Hi! Kami po ang personnel ng Police Community Relations Section ng PSPG-PNP at inaanyayahan po namin kayo na manood at makinig sa programang Invite la Guardia DATUIN na Anghel de la Guardia. Basta PSPG, trustworthy! Via online at La Guardia News Online and Radio through AFP Radio 1134 kHz AM. Tara! Samahan niyo po kami!
Go!
Sa bayan, sariling kalayaan ay kinalimutan. Sana'y upang mapapilan sa hukbo ng sandata. Mahal sa buhay ay nilisan dahil sa pangarap na maglingkod sa inang bayan. Kapayapaan ang bitin, sakripisyo ng bawat sundalo. Buhay ay laging nasa peligro sa panahon ng digmaan, lumalaban na may tapang. Iaalay ang sariling buhay para sa kabayanihan.
Napasok ako ng sundalo is siguro ganos kasi hindi ko man talagang pinapangarap talaga na magiging sa ganyan. Gusto ko ng kapay ng pagdating ko ito. Ano na yung talagang may sumisigaw na makarating pa lang kasi na-shocking na. Gusto ko nang tumayaw.
Para sa bayan, sino pa ang tungkulin ay gagampanan? Ito ang panata ng isang awa na hindi kalilimutan. Hirap at pagod ay lalampasan dahil sa pangarap na makamit ang kapayapaan. Kapayapaan ang bitin, sakripisyo ng bawat sundalo. Buhay ay laging nasa peligro sa panahon ng digmaan, lumalaban na may tapang. Iaalay
ng PSPG-PNP. Inaanyayahan po namin kayo na manood at makinig sa programa ni Mike la Guardia DATUIN, Anghel de la Guardia, basta PSPG, trustworthy, viral.
Kayo po ay nakikinig sa Anghel de la Guardia sa DWDD.
Hi, ako po si Retired Major General Danilo Barsosa at kayo po ay nakikinig sa programa ng Anghel de la Guardia ni Mike La Guardia DATUIN sa La Guardia News Online, sa AFP Radio at sa DWDD 1134 kHz AM Radio. Tara, samahan niyo po kami.
Kami po ang RPSPG ng PSPG at inaanyayahan po namin kayo na manood at makinig sa programa ni Mike La Guardia DATUIN ng Anghel de la Guardia, basta PSPG, trustworthy, viral at La Guardia News Online and Radio Pro AFP Radio 1134 kHz AM. Tara, samahan niyo po kami.
Sabi nila, mahirap ang maging sundalo. Ngunit tila mayroong tinig na bumubulong sa isipan na ang bayan ay pagsilbihan. Ang takot at kaba kailangang iwanan na. Maraming pagsasanay ang madaraanan dahil ang kapalaran ay nasa ating mga kamay. Tatag ng loob, tiwala sa sarili at tibay ng dibdib. Huwag kang mag-alala, sa bawat sandali mayroong Diyos na kakampi. Halika na, sa'yo ang simula ng pag-ahon. Sumabay tayo sa agos ng alon. Sa'yo ang simula ng pagbabago. Hindi ka na muling mag-iisa. Itataya ang buhay para sa bayan, pagkakisaan siya daan para sa kalayaan. Walang kubas ang saya ng puso sa bawat laban na malalampasan. Handa na Sumabay tayo sa agos ng alon. Sa'yo ang simula ng pagbabago. Hindi ka na muling halisa. Walang pumulong kapag ng Pilipino ay hanggang dulo mo at awit. Puhunan mo. Halika na. Sa'yo ang simula ng pag-ahon. Sumabay tayo sa agos ng alon. Sa'yo ang simula ng pagbabago. Hindi ka na muling halisa. Hindi ka na muling mag-isa.
Ako po yung lingkod, Tina Shato Clemente, Anghel ng Masa, Inaanyayahan ko po ang bawat isa sa inyong manood at suportahan ang programa po ng aking kapatid na si Mike DATUIN ng La Guardia News. Like, share, and invite.
Hello, ako po si Director Derek Carion, ang tagapagsalita ng Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency at kayo po ay nakikinig sa Anghel de la Guardia ni Mike La Guardia DATUIN at La Guardia News Online and DWDD Armed Forces Radio 1134 kHz AM. Tara, samahan niyo na po kami.
Hi, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Kayo po ay nakikinig sa Anghel de la Guardia, saan La Guardia News Online at AFP Radio at sa DWDD 1134 kHz AM Radio ni Mike La Guardia DATUIN. Tara na, samahan niyo po kami. Ako po si Bong Nebriha, ang Hunter 1 ng Metro Manila. Mabuhay po kayo.
Narito ang makabuluhan at siksik na talakayan. Ang programang may puso at kapupulutan ng aral ukol sa seguridad at kaligtasan. Umaksyon, maging alerto. Anghel La Guardia. Blaze Records. Easy.
Isang masaya, mapayapa at ligtas na araw Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao.
Huwag ka na malungkot, andito na ako. Pupunasan ko ang luha sa mga mata mo. Di ka na magdurusa pagkat ako magsisilbi sa'yo.
Binabati natin ang lahat ng mga Pinoy all over the world, mula sa Amerika, sa Europa,
ngumiti ka lang
UAE, Qatar,
lahat ng iyong
at
hirap
saka
at masakit ay merong sagot.
ating
Sa
kakwadyahan,
madilim mong mundo
sundaluhan,
na nababalo,
kapulisan,
bubuksan ko yan at
kaakibat sa public
bibigyan ko ng
safety,
liwanag.
peace and
Magtiwala
order,
ka
mga
lang
empleyado
at
ng
huwag kang
pamahalaan,
mapagyabang.
mga ordinaryong
Andito
manggagawa,
ako,
may
handa
kapansanan
kitang
ka man o
ipaglaban.
wala,
Kahit anong
ang
mangyari,
ating
di
mga
kita
kabataan
iiwan.
o ang ating mga tinatawag millennial. Mula po sa amin dito sa programa Anghel de la Guardia, programa para sa Guardiang Pilipino, karapatan ng mga manggagawang tagaligtas at lahat ng manggagawang Pilipino ukol sa kaligtasan at kagandahan.
Di ka na magdurusa pagkat ako magsisilbi sa iyong
the
Anghel de la
national
Guardia.
security community,
Hindi
whole of
ako si
government and whole of
Superman.
society
Ako'y
working
normal na
together
tao
Right.
lang. Handa makinig
para
at
ayusin
pati
yung
mong sandalan.
intergenerational
Kaibigan
problem na yan.
kita,
Si
pero
Chairman
sa
mismo
kabilang
nagpunta
banda,
doon to
mahal
see
kita. Pero mahal
ginagawa
mo
ng
rin
mga
siya.
tropa
Di
natin,
ako naghahangad
mandato,
na mahalin mo
mag-check
rin
ng mga
ako.
drivers,
Pero sana
lalong-lalo
mapansin
na yung
mo
mga
ang
babiyahe na
pagtingin ko
malayo.
sa'yo. Kahit ang turing mo sa
Ako
akin
po ang
ay
inyong
isang
lingkod,
Anghel de la
Mike La
Guardia.
Guardia,
Ayos lang
DATUIN,
basta alam kong
nagbabalita,
masaya ka.
naghahayag at
Huwag ka
naglilingkod
na
para sa
malungkot,
kaligtasan
andito
at
na ako.
kapayapaan ng
Pupunasan
bawat
ko ang luha sa
mamamayan.
mga mata mo. Di ka na magdurusa pagkat ako magsisilbi sa iyong Anghel de la Guardia. Huwag ka na malungkot, andito na ako. Pupunasan ko ang luha sa mga mata mo. Di ka na magdurusa pagkat ako magsisilbi sa iyong Anghel de la Guardia. Huwag ka na malungkot, andito na ako. Pupunasan ko ang luha sa mga mata mo. Di ka na magdurusa pagkat ako magsisilbi sa iyong Anghel de la Guardia. Huwag ka na malungkot, andito na ako. Pupunasan ko ang luha sa mga mata mo. Di ka na magdurusa pagkat ako magsisilbi sa iyong Anghel de la Guardia.
Seguridad at kaligtasan ay responsibilidad ng bawat mamamayan. Mapasaan ka man, lakasan ang loob at magtiwala dahil lahat tayo ay may Anghel de la Guardia. Isang masaya, mapayapa at ligtas na araw sa lahat ng mga taga-subaybay ng programang Anghel de la Guardia, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Dito pa rin sa La Guardia News Online, FB page at sa DWDD 1134 kHz AM Radio via at AFP Radio FB page. Ang programang ito ay hatid sa atin ng La Guardia News. Tanod ng Malayang Pilipino. Binabati po natin ang lahat ng mga Pinoy all over the world mula sa Amerika, Europa, Middle East at sa lahat ng bahagi ng Asya. Binabati rin natin ang lahat ng ating mga kagwardiyan, kasundaluhan, kapulisan, kaakibat sa public safety, peace and order, mga empleyado ng pamahalaan at mga pribadong kumpanya, mga ordinaryong manggagawa, may kapansanan man o wala, mga kababaihan at ang mga kabataan, at ang kanilang mga pamilya at mga mahal sa buhay. Lalo't higit ang lahat ng mga may kamag-anak na naiwan malayo sa kanilang pinagtatrabahuan. Higit sa lahat ay ang ating sambayanang Pilipino, saan ka man dito sa Pilipinas at sa buong mundo. Mula po sa amin dito sa programang Anghel de la Guardia, ang programang para sa Guardiang Pilipino, karapatan ng mga manggagawang tagaligtas at lahat ng manggagawang Pilipino ukol sa kaligtasan at kahandaan. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Mike Laguardia, DATUIN po. Nagbabalita, naghahayag at naglilingkod para sa kaligtasan at kapayapaan ng bawat mamamayan. Usapang Worldbex. Tayo po ay may bagong palatuntunan. Ang palatuntunan ito ay special broadcast po natin patungkol sa isang activity na kung saan nilalahukan ng lahat ng mga construction firms at mga tungkol sa paggawa. Kaya halina't samahan niyo po kami at kapanayamin po natin ang ating mga miyembro ng event na ito at mga kumpanyang nakikilahok sa aktibidad na ito. Inanyayahan po natin ang lahat na sumubaybay, sumali sa usapan, magkomento, magbigay ng reaksyon at opinion sa pamamagitan ng pag-type nito sa ating comment space. Dito pa rin sa ating Facebook page at La Guardia News Online FB page or sa ating replay sa 1134 kHz AM radio mula alas 3 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon tuwing Sabado, or sa FB naman na kung saan sabayang sumasayang papawid ang palatuntunang ito sa Sabado at AFP Radio FB page. Pwede rin naman sa aking Michael YouTube channel, Michael DATUIN YouTube channel sa pamamagitan naman ng inyong pag-live stream. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan, i-like and share ang ating po live broadcast ngayon to your friends and friends timeline. Review us at AFP Radio or at La Guardia News Online Facebook page or at my Michael DATUIN YouTube channel if you've missed this live program. O ano pang iniintay natin? Tara na! Usapang Worldbex na dito pa rin sa Anghel de la Guardia News Radio. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga Corps of Advisors, mentors, supporters, and partners tulad nila former Police Director General Edgar Aglipay, Marinette Yan Aglipay, Ella Aglipay Delio and family, Michael Edgar Aglipay, Attorney Emeline Aglipay Villar, Senator Mark Villar, Teresita Castro Yan, Brigadier General Miliano Templo of E-Power Security Agency and family, Kuya Colonel Edison Bong Nebria, at kay ating Yvette Nebria, Kuya Ramon Bergado na Presidente, National President of PADPAO, Kuya Juanito June, and ating Ofel Lua of JSL Security Group, Kuya Eros Zuniga of the Safety Organization of the Philippines, Kuya Colonel Valhizon, Philippine Association of Security and Safety Management Inc., Kuya Colonel Almus Alabi, and Kuya Dr. Estelito Jum de la Cruz of the Mall Security Management Association of the Philippines, kina Kuya Dr. Loy Reyes of the Campus Security and Safety Management Alliance of the Philippines, gayon din ang lahat ng alumni ng Don Bosco Technical College at ng Don Bosco Technical College Alumni Association Office. Pati na rin sa ating mabutihing kaibigan at supporter na si former DILG Secretary Rafi Alunan and family. Of course, maraming salamat din sa ating mga partner organization, officers and members ng Aspire Alliance of Security and Safety Practitioners, Philippine Association of Certified Security Risk Management Specialists, Campus Security and Safety Management Alliance of the Philippines, Security Guards 59ers Alliance of the Philippines, Association of Certified Security Trainers of the Philippines, SPCV Federation, headed by Erwin Santos, ang ating mga NGO, at lahat ng bumubuo ng Rizal Federation of Community Advocacy Groups o REFCAG. Gayon din ang lahat ng miyembro at opisyales ng ADLAGCAG, RWVG, Anghel de la Guardia Community Action Group na nasa Valenzuela, Baguio, and Rizal. Gayon din ang lahat ng miyembro ng Rizal PNP Press Corps at ng Taytay Security Action Force, Anti-Crime, Anti-Poverty ni Ate Feli Real, Bantay Lawa, Taytay Rizal, Taytay Municipal Police Advisory Group and all its members, Philippine Investigative Media Alliance Inc., si Dakma Riders Group at ang ating mga kapatid sa The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, Central Luzon North, Fortis at Kingua Club, and all kuyas, ates, and bunso. Mabuhay ang Agila! Tayo po, tulad ng aking nabanggit, ay mag-uusap Worldbex. Ang Worldbex is once again at the forefront of the construction and design industry as they bring a world-class exposition experience this August 31 until September 3 at World Trade Center, Manila, and SMX Convention Center in Pasay City. With key players, leading companies, and leaders in the industry at Worldbex, the expo is set to become the central hub for industry updates. This year's Worldbex will welcome their return on ground and the celebration of their 25th year anniversary. For their silver anniversary celebration, Worldbex once again will present different activities that will provide exclusive industry updates along with business and network opportunities. Let me not be the one to explain to you who and what Worldbex is. Here's a video for you to find out.
Worldbex, a name synonymous with excellence in design and construction, founded by visionary Mr. Joseph L. Ang, creating a convergence among the most trusted names in building and design, driving a local-global synergy by setting the stage to showcase the best the Philippines has to offer, while bringing in global innovations to our local shores. For 25 years, Worldbex built partnerships, bridged gaps, and created opportunities. Today, we look back at the rich heritage that shaped an industry and how Worldbex helped build our nation. Impressed by the impact of the maiden Worldbex edition, then President Fidel V. Ramos declared March 26 to 29 as Construction Week through Proclamation number 650. Fueled by the momentum of a successful launch, the 1997 edition of Worldbex was held in the middle of a construction boom, a boom fated to be short-lived as the Asian financial crisis created uncertainty in the region. With the construction and design industry reeling from the crisis, Worldbex showed a contagious brand of fortitude, will, resilience, and determination. During a time when businesses were contracting, Worldbex took a different approach. It expanded. With 400 exhibitors from 18 countries, Worldbex 1998 served as a beacon of hope and ushered in a new era of growth in the face of adversity. Come 1999, just 3 years after its maiden expo, Worldbex had solidified its place as the Philippines' preeminent building, construction, and design expo in an edition that saw participation of 520 companies from 25 countries. Worldbex 2000 was held on the National Housing and Building Industry Week as a show of support for the government's National Housing Program. Worldbex 2001 lived up to its reputation as a trendsetter when it offered the public over 500 exhibitors from more than 20 countries. This edition welcomed the USA, Singapore, Thailand, and the United Kingdom as participants in the National Pavilion. In 2002, businesses from Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, and Finland joined the expo. Overcoming all odds, Worldbex posted record growth in 2003 and 2004 despite the lackluster economy. And in 2005, for the first time since it broke ground in 1996, Worldbex was held simultaneously in 3 different venues. Solidifying its position as a trailblazer, Worldbex 2007 served as a significant first step in creating a single global construction market without barriers. In 2008, Worldbex strengthened its corporate social responsibility efforts and named ABS-CBN Foundation as a beneficiary of its initiatives, inspiring the members of the construction and design community to help create sustainable societies. In 2009, in the face of global economic crisis, Worldbex carried the torch and led the way to sustainable development. The first Worldbex Green Pavilion was unveiled in 2010 and brought efficient technologies and materials to build green communities of the future. In 2011, Worldbex was the launching pad of Obra Maestra, an inter-school interior design competition that focused on sustainable design for small and big spaces. Worldbex 2012 paved the way for the industry to reach greater heights, convening 900 display booths in front of a 152,000-strong audience. The forward mentality of the building sector was manifested in the rapid and widespread adoption of emerging technologies. Recognizing this enthusiasm, Worldbex 2013 acted as catalyst to highlight these breakthroughs as a bridge to connect these innovations to those who need them. Coming off from the devastations of Yolanda, Worldbex 2014 underscored the importance of resilient construction and more responsive to the growing needs of the environment. Aware that it had to steer the conversation to a more positive direction, Worldbex 2014 reinforced the importance of art and design construction. It inaugurated the Contemporary Art Pavilion that housed curated pieces for art enthusiasts and collectors. Ahead of anticipated ASEAN integration, Worldbex 2015 displayed foresight and tapped into opportunities presented by the unification. Worldbex 2016 launched City of Tomorrow, where partner architecture firms displayed their interpretation of the future metropole. 2017 saw the golden age of infrastructure in the Philippines and teamed with outstanding innovations and cutting-edge products in an expo that featured over 1,000 booths and wowed some 192,000 visitors. Worldbex 2018 launched Progetto, a design competition that brings together young visionaries to bring forth solutions to relevant and important building and design issues. And in 2019, Worldbex elevated the standards of excellence through visually arresting exhibits, revitalized event segments, and thought-provoking dialogue. Beyond the booths and the pavilions, Worldbex is an agent of transformation, a catalyst of innovation, a driver of change, a beacon of hope. 25 years has truly galvanized Worldbex as a game changer. But Worldbex is just getting started. There's a lot more to be built as we design a bigger and brighter future for the industry and the nation. The legacy of construction, design, innovations, and solutions forges ahead. The legacy of Worldbex continues.
At yan po ang ating Worldbex. Please don't take my word for it. Don't take the video's word for it. Allow me to call on the marketing officers of Worldbex here in the Philippines. Walang iba po hindi si Miss Nicole and si Miss Jerlene. Hi guys, welcome to Anghel de la Guardia, Usapang Worldbex. Pwede na ba tayong mag-usap Worldbex? Kamusta po kayo? Welcome to the program. I'll start with Miss Jerlene, followed by Miss Nicole.
Hi, Sir Mike. We're good and we're okay. We're excited for the event and to introduce the event to our viewers and guests for today. What about you, Miss Nicole?
Hi, good evening, Sir Mike DATUIN. Maraming salamat for inviting us, Worldbex, and magandang gabi po sa lahat ng tagapakinig ng LaGuardia ngayong gabi.
Yan At syempre, dahil nandyan na kayo, can any one of you expound more about Worldbex? Miss Nicole?
Yes, sir. So, isa sa mga mensahe ng Worldbex, ang vision ng aming founder na si Mr. Joseph ang pagsamasamahin ang lahat ng nasa industriya ng building construction sa isang pagtitipon. So ngayong taon ay ipinagdidiwang namin ang aming silver anniversary, so that ika-25 taon na namin ngayong 2022, at ngayon muli ay nais naming ipamahagi ang isang world-class exposition ngayong darating na August 31 hanggang September 3 na may temang A Legacy Built sa dalawang venues. So we will have at in World Trade Center and SMX Convention Center in Pasay City. So kasama ang lahat ng mga key players, lahat ng leading companies at ang mga leaders sa industriya. Inaasahan namin ang lahat sa isang malaking event na ito sa larangan ng teknolohiya at building construction. So ngayong aming celebration, ngayong silver anniversary, muli ay nagbabalik ang Worldbex sa isang malaking on-ground events.
Thank you, Miss Nicole. Miss
Thank you, Sir Mike.
Jerlene, dahil dyan ay meron tayong mga makakapanayam ngayon, right? Pwede bang Miss Jerlene, can you say anything about your invited guests?
Yes, Sir Mike, no, magandang gabi ulit sa mga nanonood. So we have here Matimko, rather, let's welcome Sir Marion, the brand marketing manager of Matimko, to introduce their brand. They're one of our exhibitors and major sponsors in our event. Hello, Sir Marion.
Hello,
Hi,
good
Boss
evening,
Marion. Kamusta
Sterling.
po? Welcome to the
Hello,
program.
good evening everyone. Good evening, Sir Mike, at sa lahat ng tagapanood at tagapakinig ng Anghel de la Guardia.
This is a special activity which is Usapang Worldbex. So, you're the first salvo, Sir Marion. Kaya we need to make this good, being the first company to be showcased. Sir Marion, no pressure, pero Sir Marion, kamusta po at ano po ba ang ano po ba ang company ng Matimko para po sa kaalaman ng ating mga kababayan?
Ayan, walang pressure, no? Pero Matimco is actually a proud Filipino company. We are one of the largest and most trusted organization when it comes to the distribution ng wooden products such as doors, wooden floors, framings, lumbers, and deckings. So we are all about wood. If you can see in the logo here, no, Matimco, let's talk wood. So we have been in the industry for more than 60 years. We are an ISO certified company also, and we pride ourselves to only source sustainably. So the partners of Matimco are all certified to be ethical in nature. And in our company, we have 4 brands. We'll start with Mattwood, the brand that I'm handling. It is a premium brand for wood, wooden doors, floors, moldings. We also have new wood. Meron tayong premium deckings for the outdoors. Goodwood is our value brand, and Eco4 is our lumber brand that we distribute all around the Philippines.
Yun. So, thank you, sir. At yung pala ang matim ko. Talagang napaka-exciting naman ito. So, it's Worldbex. It's a big gathering of so many people in the construction industry. What excites you and your company in doing this Worldbex, especially 25th anniversary?
For us, because Worldbex has been a partner since, for the longest time. And this is important to them too. And to be honest, because this is the first event after a long while, now we cannot do this, no? So, pinaghandaan talaga namin in Matimco. We created a booth that excites people, and we also created some efforts inside the booth in itself for it to be more interactive. So, we want this to be parang our opening salvo again to the world because we are doing this big time on the 25th year of World Bex.
Yan. May tanong yata si Miss Jerlyn. Miss Jerlyn, you have a question for Sir Jermaine? Sir Marion?
Actually, meron, Sir Mike. Good evening, Sir Marion, no? In what way
Evening.
did the recent pandemic affect the industry, Sir Marion?
Um, well, of course, there has been logistical problems along the way. May challenges tayo because of how limited the workforce is out there. But outside of that, really, it was the flow of information that has been different from before. Because everyone was stuck in their houses, hindi tayo makalabas, we are forced to look into the internet. So more than ever, to be honest, the transfer of information from outside the country to the Philippines, lalo na yung mga trends in the construction, yung mga design trends, kung ano yung uso from outside na pumapasok sa Philippines normally, it will take longer, no? But because everyone was forced to get their information from the internet, it has become faster. And all the construction companies are forced to create something that would cater to this demand that is not there before. And what we've seen also is that even for the medyo older demographic, di ba medyo, that's a big part of our market, no? The ones who can buy the 60 years olds and above. More than ever, mas internet savvy na din sila. So they're getting more information from the internet. So ito yung mga some things that we had to um, deal with bilang isang traditional industry.
Yan. Miss Jerlyn, you have okay ba yun, Miss Miss Jerlyn, nasagot?
Yes, sir. That's actually a good answer, no? Miss Nicole, do you have also a question for Sir Marion?
Siya pa ba si Miss Nicole?
Nako, ayan.
Miss Nicole, question for Sir Marion? Ah,
Ayan, sige sir,
Miss Jerlyn.
let me do the honor. Okay. So, Sir Marion, another question. So, how do you think the construction industry will adapt to the new normal that was brought by the pandemic? This is actually an important question since us, Worldbex, no, we are halted for almost 2 years, diba? So, yon, Sir Marion.
Well, because of the difference in how we communicate with the internet, one is that no, everyone was forced to do their social media campaigns, una, for several of the brands. And for the industry in general, we are forced to create technologies that are not there before. Actually, there is a trend already outside and inside the Philippines. We call them healthy buildings, no? Wherein these buildings are holistic in nature and preventative also. Na if in case there will be another, hopefully wala naman, no, like COVID type, our buildings and homes are more livable in nature. So mas maraming plants, we can stay there for a longer time. Storage is very important also. The flow of air, we've been trying to improve that for the longest time. And because everyone's health conscious, sustainability is one of the more important aspect nung pagsosource ng mga products. So these are some of the things na we are pushing and doing as brands in the construction industry.
Wow,
Yeah.
daming challenges nun
Wow,
ah.
that's a good answer. Yeah. Sustainability, Sir Marion, and of course, the adaptability of construction. So, how do you think, no? Do you think the construction industry will be back the way the things
No,
like
definitely not. I
pre-pandemic
mean,
era?
definitely not. One thing about our industry is that today is a different day from yesterday. The core of our industry will always be improvement. So despite, I mean, kahit walang pandemic or not, yesterday will be a different day from today. We will always try to be a better brand or company today than yesterday. So it will never be the same. What will be the same though is our enthusiasm to do and be passionate about this industry, to do good to our customers and clients. But it to me feeling ko it will never be the same.
Yun. Hello? Is everyone okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah,
So in
parang
line with
nagpa-fluctuate lang
the
yung signal ng konti. Pero I
partnership,
want,
Sir Marion, ano? Sige, Sir Mike.
yeah,
Yon.
with that kasi, napakaganda niyan kasi para maitanong natin yung itong isa sa, I think, napaka-importanting tanong na ito, which is, how do you think Worldbex is now is supporting the building and design industry?
For us, Worldbex has been a partner for the longest time. Actually, we don't call it partnership, parang marriage na siya in a way kasi we've been doing this for the longest time already. And Worldbex is a good platform for us to meet with our clients in a bigger scale, not just in our stores, not just in our social media platform. So Worldbex really is that venue for us to communicate directly to our customers, tell them the difference of the brands versus other brands out there, and just give spotlight especially to Filipino brands like us who are passionate about what we are doing. So it's really a good platform for brands like us.
Miss Jerlyn?
Ayun, sir. So let me ask this important question. Ano? Since you are one of our sponsors, so how's your relationship with us?
Ako talaga
On the
in
spot,
in
ha?
in Matim in
On the
Matim ko
spot,
we
Sir
call it
Marion.
Wala kang
in
choice.
Matim ko in Matim ko we call it marriage talaga, just like what I've said earlier. No, we are here for the long run, and what's good with this partnership and relationship is that we are both passionate in moving the Filipino artistry forward and giving spotlight to brands who are pushing the creative boundaries. So the relationship has been very, very wonderful.
Alam mo, Sir Mario, nung sinabi mo yung statement mo na yan, isang tao ang pumasok sa isipan ko at yan ay si Miss Jill Ang. Pag sinasabing we are here for the long haul, alam mo, si Ma'am Jill, yan ang palaging sinasabi. Kaya kami sa media, kami sa mga associations, parang no pressure pero kailangan talagang galingan namin maging tawag dito, kailangan na-maintain namin yung quality because that is what partnership is all about. That is what all of these business is all about. Perfectly said, just like what you said, Sir Marion. Miss Jorlyn?
Yes, sir. No, agree. No, I've been in World Bex for quite a while now. So the integrity of the company stands for the relationship, and we build relationship through connections. Talaga.
O promise, sila Sir Ang, sila Jill, Ma'am Jill, the executives, grabe, talagang for the long haul. And wow, how many years have LaGuardia been with them? I think we are now on our, hindi ko masali yung 2 taon na walang event eh. Pero plus the 2 years, para may 5 taon na yata eh. We're partners in another event naman. But of course, we were partners with all of the events of the Ang family. But this one, the focus of Worldbex is 25th anniversary activity. Talagang maganda yung buga, ika nga, yung salvo. No, sir, tama po ba 'yon, Sir Marion?
Actually, tamang-tama, no? Us in Matimco, we've prepared for something big. And Worldbex knows that. We've given a glimpse of our booth in there. So it's big, it's arboreal in nature. We are using technology that we haven't used before. We're very excited for this event, really.
So with that, are you excited to see what's in store for this year's Worldbex?
Definitely, we're very excited. Matagal namin itong pinaghandaan in our end. So, it will be a party for us.
Okay, Miss Jorlyn, siguro at this point, pahingahin muna natin ang ating mga tagapakinig at mga tagapanood sa ating palatuntunan at kailangan natin na silang umpisang magtanong, magpadala ng mga komento at para meron tayong mga katanungan para sa inyo, sa mga organizers, sa marketing group at ganoon din kay Sir Marion. Baka meron na mga katanungan sa matim ko. Ang gawin natin para makilala nila ng lubos ang matim ko at ang Worldbex, kailangan natin ipanood sa kanila itong maikling video lang naman na kung saan nagpapakilala ang company ni Sir Marion, which is Matimco, at ang ating partner, sponsor Worldbex. Ito po ang atin pong konting paalala at konting pakilala sa ating palatuntunan ngayon. Kayo pa rin po ay nakikinig sa palatuntunan ni Mike LaGuardia DATUIN dito sa Anghel de la Guardia. At kayo nakikinig sa Usapang Worldbex. Magbabalik po kami. Panoorin niyo po ito. At tayo po'y nagbabalik sa ating palatuntunan. Kayo pa rin ay nakikinig sa Anghel de la Guardia dito sa La Guardia News Online sa Usapang Worldbex. Kasama pa rin natin ang ating panauhin na si Sir Marion Jermaine Kalunsad ng Matimco. At ang atin pong mga angels from Worldbex, walang iba kung hindi ang mga marketing officers na sina Miss Nicole and Miss Jerlyn. Miss Nicole, are you still there? How are you? Are you hearing us well? Okay. Miss Jerlyn, di na tayo marinig ni Miss Nicole. Siguro you can ask the second to the last question.
Okay, sir, I will do the honors. Sir Marion, so what are you grateful for with your long-term partnership with us? Sorry for the pressure question.
Well, of course, this relationship is a give and take one. No? Thus, this one, we give ourselves each other platform and the help we can to put the Filipino excellence forward, and that's really what we are thankful and grateful for. Us, this relationship that we are, helping each other to put our brand out there. So it's something that we take into our hearts.
Thank you very much, Sir Marion. So I'll relieve Mr. Lin of the hard questions. At ako naman ang mag-a-apply ng no pressure sa inyo. For my last question, our last question would be, what would you like to say to everyone listening and watching right now? Would you have any advice, especially for those who are in the industries of real estate and construction, sir?
Okay. For those who are part and who wants to be part of this industry, um, what we are doing is important to the everyday lives of people. As in literal na they live in the houses that we make. We are part of their everyday decisions. So what's important is that you understand that this is a responsibility and a privilege that is given to us. So it is our responsibility to push the creative boundaries in creating products and services that will solve real life challenges for them. So I think yun talaga siya at the end of the day. We are part of the solution ng lives of our clients. So this is a thrust na kailangan nating dalhin every day.
Yan, thank you very much, Sir Marion Jermaine Kalunsag. Would you like to invite them on the event, please, sir? At
Okay.
anong booth po kayo? Alam nyo na yung booth nyo?
Yes, actually, after the registration area, no, you can see agad that big booth that you saw earlier. So that will be starting August 31 to September 3, the Worldbex. So see you guys in there.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Marion Jermaine Kalunsag Matimco. Let's talk wood. Thank you, sir. Mabuhay po
Thank
kayo and see
you.
you in Worldbex. I hope I
See
can
you guys.
still interview you next time, sir.
Sure, sure. Maganda to. More
Thank you,
exposure for
sir.
me.
I hope you don't mind. I'll keep on playing your video sa aking
Sure,
mga iba
sure.
pang mga programs.
Perfect, perfect.
Thank you, sir. God bless
Thank
and stay
you.
safe. Yan po ang ating Matimco company represented by Mr. Marion Germain, ang brand manager nila. Maraming salamat, Ms. Jerlyn. Nandun na tayo sa dulo ng ating palatuntunan. Ano na nangyari kay partner Nicole? Miss Nicole, are you there? Miss Jerlyn? Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, andun na tayo sa last portion ng ating palatuntunan. I hope you can invite them. And as closing, can you
Yes,
also
sir,
give your
sorry. It
parting messages and
disconnected.
reminders?
I'm so sorry. An invitation, sir. No. Hello everyone to the listeners. So again, Worldbex is once again on ground on August 31 to September 3. So Worldbex is once again at the forefront of construction and design industry as we bring you the world class expositions experience happening on World Trade Center and SMX Convention Center, Pasay City. See you there.
Thank you, Miss Jerlyn. God bless you, and Miss Nicole. Till next Wednesday, to our next guest. Kita tayo ulit. Yan, si Miss Jorlyn, ang marketing officer ng Worldbex. At tayo nagpapaalala pa rin sa lahat ngayong taon, kaakibat ng kanilang ika-25 anibersaryo, muling ibinabahagi ng Worldbex ang isang world-class exposition sa darating na August 31 hanggang September 3 na may temang A Legacy Built. Ito ay gaganapin sa dalawang naglalakihang venue, World Trade Center, Manila at SMX Convention Center sa Pasay City. Kasama ang mga key players, leading companies at mga leaders sa industriya. Ang Worldbex 2022 ay inaasahang magiging central hub para sa updates ng mga bagong trends at teknolohiya sa larangan ng real estate developments. Ngayong 2022, muling ibabalik ng Worldbex ang kanilang on-ground events matapos ang 2 taon. At para sa kanilang silver anniversary celebration, muling iprepresenta ng Worldbex ang iba't ibang activities na magpapahayag ng malikhaing imahinasyon na mula sa mga pinakamahuhusay sa kanilang larangan. Kabilang din dito ang pagbibigay ng oportunidad na kumonekta ang bawat kumpanya sa naturang industriya. August 31 to September 4, please attend now at mag-register na rin po kayo. Pumunta po kayo sa FB page ng Worldbex ha. Nandiyan po yan, Worldbex sa Facebook. Maraming salamat sa ating mga naging partners Jerlyn and Nicole ng Worldbex at sa lahat ng ating mga partner PIOs ng NCR and Region 10 of PhilHealth wishes to remind everyone to join us every Mondays at 8 p.m. here at La Guardia News Online sa Usapang PhilHealth. Ganun din ang PNP Police Security Protection Group Director Police Brigadier General Jewel Neil Salcedo and all executive officers, and from Police Major Jack Cases, Chief Public Information Officer, PNP PSPG, and Team PNP Police Security Protection Group Advisory Group Chairman Dr. Reyes Romero ang Council, along with my partner co-advisory group member Louis Domingo, wishes to remind everyone to join us every Thursdays here at 8 p.m. at La Guardia News Online. Basta PSPG, trustworthy. Ganon din ang ating Rizal Acting Police Provincial Director, Police Colonel Dominic Bacay, and all executive officers, especially ang Picado Chief na si Ma'am Fronda, Police Lieutenant Marisol Taktakin, Chief Public Information Officer, Rizal Police Provincial Office, along with all the chiefs of police and PCR officers, men and women of all 14 police stations of Rizal, wishes to remind everyone to join us every Tuesdays at 8 p.m. here at La Guardia News Online sa Usapang May Diwa, Seguridad at Kaligtasan. Serbisyo publiko with team effort na may kalingang Rizal PNP with replay broadcast every Saturdays at 3 p.m. via DWDD 1134 kHz AFP radio and via online live through AFP radio FB page. Sa lahat po ng technical staff ng DWDD 1134 kHz radio group, headed by Sergeant Angel Camomot. Maraming salamat, ma'am. Through the MCAD Commander and Station Manager, Major Sinon C. Pancito, the 3rd Philippine Army. Sir, thank you, sir. At sa Command Leadership of the CRS Commander, Major General Manuel V. Secatin. Kayo pa rin po ay nakinig sa ating palatuntunan ng Anghel de la Guardia. Tulad po ng lahat ng kwentuhan o usapan, tayo ay palaging may umpisa at may katapusan. Naway marami po tayong napulot na aral at magagandang halimbawa at na lamang mga bagong impormasyon sa Usapang Worldbex at istorya na magsisilbing handang gabay sa atin sa lahat ng hamon sa buhay. Pagtama ang kaalaman, tiyak ang kaligtasan at kapayapaan ng bawat mamamayan. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, nagpapaalam at nag-aayaya na sa susunod na broadcast po natin muli tuwing alas 8 ng gabi dito pa rin sa La Guardia News Online FB page at sa himpilan ng Armed Forces Radio sa DWDD 1134 kHz AM band every Saturdays from 3 to 4 p.m. and all its social media accounts at AFP Radio, Mike LaGuardia DATUIN, Anghel de la Guardia, Mike DATUIN, LaGuardia News, LaGuardia News Online at my Michael DATUIN YouTube channel. Muli, Mike LaGuardia DATUIN po, nagsasabi at nagpapaalala sa ating lahat na ang seguridad at kaligtasan ay responsibilidad ng bawat mamamayan. Mapasaan ka man, lakasan ng loob at magtiwala dahil lahat po tayo ay may Anghel de la Guardia. Stay safe and see you at the Worldbex. God bless everyone.